Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. $113,000 Bitcoin in the bag. Let's fucking go. Let's go. You know, back to all-time highs. All coins lagging behind a little bit. And there's some reasoning behind that, you know. You got a lot of macroeconomic uncertainty. And we've had a lot of macroeconomic uncertainty. And actually, if you stuck to your plan of just continuing to average into this market during the times of uncertainty, you're probably feeling pretty happy with yourself today, you know? Let's go. That's how you get rich in this space, guys. When it's uncertainty, you know, that's really the ideal time you want to be deploying capital. But anyways, I want to talk about something about these rate cuts, because I was reading about Trump potentially wanting a 300 basis point rate cut. Put things in perspective. The biggest rate cut in history was 100 basis points, and that was during the big illness in 2020. So you guys know about that. So multiply that by 3. You know, Bitcoin went from $4,000 to $69,000 in this time frame, and that was off a 100 basis point rate cut. Okay, now imagine a 300 basis point rate cut. That's insanity. That is insanity. That is going to be a bull run that's going to be melting faces off. Just melting skin off the bone, you know? So, you know, this might be one of your last chances, honestly. It's hard to call, you know? It's hard to call. That's why, in the times of uncertainty, that's why it's good to just stick to your plan. It's good to just stick to your plan and continue with what you originally wanted to do. But yeah, I also want to add, I ordered a new computer today. It should be here in like a week. I'm upgrading my whole entire YouTube setup. So I'm slowly coming out of the poverty stage of life. And, you know, some of these things I tell you guys that work for me, I've been practicing these things myself. And I'm, you know, pretty soon I'm going to be fixing this old shitbox truck, my air conditioning. Life's going to get better, you know. But I am trying to scale the YouTube. I did upgrade my stuff, and I'm going to be upgrading my music. I have an MPC-1 like drum machine thing. I will be using that as well with the guitar and trying to figure out all this stuff. I'm trying to make it entertaining, trying to make it fun, because it is fun, guys. Making money is fucking fun. Last time I checked, you know, it's fun making money because it's fun spending money, you know? It's fun making money when you're just sitting there on your phone looking at shit, just print, you know? Going to work. This stuff we do out here, guys, I'm telling you, you should have been doing everything you should have been doing to put money in this market, buying the fear. I'm just giga bullets right now. I don't even care about these rate cuts anymore. I know everything's going to work out. I know they're just sticking to the plan. It's just going to work out for me. You know what? If it doesn't, and on the off chance that we do go into a bear market, guys, I'm prepared for that also. But if it does, okay, you know, I'll just continue averaging in. It's that simple. I'm not going to let my emotions take control of this stuff, because I know at some point when we come out of this, guys, just me sticking to my plan and accumulating, it's going to make me extremely successful. Anybody who's stuck to that strategy has just been buying the fear. And, you know, it's hard to sit here and say this stuff unless you do it, because a lot of people, guys, you know, when you're in the shit, when the shit hits the fan and you're sitting there and there's shit flying all over the room and you get shit smacking you in the face, you know, you have to make a decision. You know, you got to get the fuck out. You're going to stay in there. You're going to stick to your plan. You know, clean the shit off your face and keep it trucking, bro. You know, stick to the plan. Yeah, you got some shit on you. Oh well, take a bath, you know. Wake up, tomorrow's a new day, a new opportunity to continue pushing and continue building. Every single day it is, guys. Don't think you're ever losing in the space when you see your portfolio go down. Don't be panicking, guys. These are the best days to be accumulating. I'm telling you, it may not seem like it. In the heat of battle, when you're sitting there in the trenches, you got mortars, you got artillery, you got machine guns. You got to keep pushing. You know, you're going in the face of uncertainty. There's smoke. There's bullets flying past you, and you're advancing on the position. You're advancing. That's you advancing through life, taking risk, going through adversity, and learning who you are as a person, your emotions, how you handle things. Guys, this stuff will make you grow into a different person, I'm telling you. Not just financially, but emotionally and everything. The more time you have in this market, the more mature you will become, and the better you will become with just handling finances, you know? I don't freak out about money anymore. I work a lot. I do what I have to do to get money. And I do what I do for a reason. I work a lot, so I don't have to do it when I get older, you know? I know a lot of you guys are on the same shit. That's why you probably subscribe to my channel, because I'm just a regular dude out here grinding like fuck. But, guys, we're almost out of this, you know? So, you know, if you're still here watching this, you're going to be rich as fuck. You know, congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. And guys, hold down the fort. If you get any value from me, like and subscribe to my channel.